Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video, I am back with another YASS or pause, where I sit and chat with you guys about new and upcoming makeup releases and let you know all my thoughts and opinions on them and whether or not I think they are totally worth your money or something we should just pretend is not happening. So I'm really excited as always. I hope you guys are too. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so before we actually jump into talking about the releases and everything like that, I did just want to quickly shout out the lashes that I'm wearing. I'm not sure if you can like see them very well from where I am, so I'm gonna zoom you in really quick. But these are new to my collection and I just literally love them so much. This is my first time wearing a pair and I think they're so stinking cute. They got little purple butterflies attached to them. I think they're adorable. So these are actually from a brand called Splashes Lashes and I will link them down below for you guys. I found out about them from TikTok and literally it was one of those purchases where like as soon as I saw the TikTok, I literally went right to the website and purchased some. I actually bought 7 pairs of lashes. I have a slight addiction, but I think they are so stinking cute, super fun and unique. And after I bought them, I have seen people like kind of DIYing them, but like, girl, I wasn't interested. But I think they're such a fun little unique touch to like a really simple makeup look that's super fun that I don't have in my collection. And so I just really quickly wanted to show you guys what they look like, give them a little shout out because I didn't feel like it was necessary to do a whole video on them. But I did just want to tell you guys, so in case any of you are interested and you also want to check them out. Real quick, I will just say like show you some of the other pairs that I got. So I got 2 that are kind of similar. They're like gold and silver sparkles. Let me see if it'll pick those up for you. So if you can see that, one's with gold and silver sparkles on them. I think these would be like super fun for like festivals or like Christmas and New Year's, things like that. Super cute. So I purchased like these 3 in a bundle and I don't know how well you can see, but essentially this one is a bunch of different colored flowers. And then there were ones with pink and then blue flowers on them. I think these are so stinking cute. And then I also got a pair with just little white stars on them. I don't know how well that one's gonna pick up on the camera. There, maybe that's better. But I think these are so fun and so unique. Without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling now. You guys know the drill of my YASS or Pass videos. I'm gonna pull up Trend Mood on Instagram. I'm gonna utilize her page in order to kind of peep through and see what's new and upcoming. And we're just gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on them, you guys. I hope you are excited. And go ahead and take some guesses. Is it gonna be a total roast video or are we gonna find some hot new things that I'm gonna need to try out? Go ahead and guess down below. So let me get myself situated. I'm gonna scoot myself over really quick and get comfortable because my leg is falling asleep. And then we will jump into this. All right, it's the new Wink Lash Trio Mascara from Kaja Beauty. The 3 mascaras are held together by a magnet that lets you unlatch your favorite formula and produce a customized lash looks. They're $28 and it includes a lash primer and a brow serum gel, a volumizing mascara in black, and a lengthening mascara in black. Okay, so here's the thing. The concept is kind of cool. I will say that. It's unique. I really haven't seen anything done like that. But personally, I would not buy it. Like, I can appreciate what they were trying to do, but sis, it's not for me. I do not like the way it's shaped. I don't like that I have to move them apart. I am not someone that primes my lashes and then puts on mascara. I just don't like the extra step. And so a third of it isn't even something that I would be interested in. So like I can see what they were going to do and I appreciate the effort that they put into that, but it's a no from me, dog. Like it's just not gonna, I'm not gonna spend my money on that at all. All right, so the next thing that I see here is the full collection collab, the BH Cosmetics and Iggy collection. It says Totally 2000s Totally Plastic collection. Includes Totally Plastic eyeshadow palettes, 3 9-color palettes for $17 each. Too Good For You false lashes for $9. Oral Fixation is a Hide Shine 4 glosses, $14 each. Totally Snatched is a 6-color face palette for $19. A Stay Pressed beauty sponge, an 8-piece eye and face brush set, a heart-shaped hand mirror, and a glittery lavender travel case. That's a tongue twister. It's available August 29th on the BH Cosmetic website. I hate this. I absolutely hate the way it looks. I don't like anything about it, and I find Iggy to be kind of a random person to collab with, and maybe it's just because like I ain't heard from sis in I don't even know how long. Still vibe with some of her tunes though, you know, like I'm just saying, but it feels really random to me, like it doesn't feel organic or something like that, and I don't like anything about it. I can't stand the packaging. I don't like the little pom-pom keychains hanging off whatever that is up there, the lip glosses. It looks cheap, very, very cheap. It almost looks like child's makeup that you would get at Claire's, like dang near plastic type makeup, which maybe that's what they were going for, calling it totally plastic, but like to me it's more repulsive looking than something that I'm like, ooh, let me try out. Like no, it just looks like child's makeup. Now I will say the last promo shot here with this gorgeous queen on it is stunning. She looks absolutely beautiful, but the collection itself, it's going to be a hard pass for me. It does not get me excited at all. Alright, so KKW Fragrance is coming out with another collection. This is the Essential Nudes collection. It's got 4 different opulent and feminine scents to it. They're $40 each or $140 for all 4. They're available September 2nd. I hate the packaging a lot. I don't know what I thought it was at first, but I didn't think it was perfumes before I like continue to read. I don't know why the bottles look lumpy and weird. I just don't like it at all. And I don't know if it's just because she's going with all the nude stuff that she does in her like makeup line. But I think the last perfume collection she put out that I mentioned, where the bottles were like the green, the blue, and the orange, that was so much more visually appealing to me. Obviously scent is a very personal thing, so I mean I could really love the way one of them smells, but it just doesn't really catch my eye. I don't know why looking at the bottle makes me feel all weird. I have no idea. And it's like extravagant as Kim K is, especially when she put out the perfumes that were like literally the shape and like outline of her body, like you could have done better. You could have done much better. Alright, you already know we gotta throw in a ColourPop collection because it is never a YASS or Pass video if we don't talk about ColourPop. It looks like they're doing a Tinkerbell collab, which honestly, adorable. You guys know I love almost anything and everything Disney, so I think it's absolutely cute. I actually think the collection looks adorable. I don't really get the eyeshadow palette. Like if you did not tell me it was a Tinkerbell palette, I would not guess that it was a Tinkerbell palette. But the packaging on everything, it's adorable. Y'all, I never thought that I would really see the day. It's been a hot minute, but it looks like Too Faced is coming out with the Cinnamon Swirl palette just in time for the holidays, so they say. It says it smells like fresh baked cinnamon rolls, so you're going to get the Cinnamon Swirl eyeshadow palette for $49 and the Melted Matte Cinnamon Bun Matte Lipstick for $22. It's going to be live sometime in September. It doesn't necessarily say when. While I'm excited that Too Faced is kind of like put out something that's nice, girl, it's been done. It's been there, it's been done. That palette looks so boring, and it literally, I can't tell if it's like something they've already done and they just rebranded, repackaged it, or if it's literally something new. Does that make sense? Like if it's a palette they already have but they just made it smell like cinnamon rolls, or if it's a totally new palette concept. Because if it's a new palette concept, girl, it looks like every other palette you've ever put out, like bare minimum, and the scent alone is not enough to make me spend $50. So alright, so it looks like MAC Cosmetics is coming out with the Tempting Fate collection. It includes an eyeshadow palette with 8 shades in it, and then lipsticks, a kohl liner, a strobe face glaze, and then Fix Plus. Honestly, the packaging is really different and really unique, especially for MAC Cosmetics. And when I first looked at it, I wasn't sure, but honestly, I don't hate it. It kind of gives me very much like Renaissance vibes, which I kind of like. I like it the most on the eyeshadow palette itself. And then the lipsticks, the little strobe packaging isn't necessarily my favorite, but that's besides the point. As far as the eyeshadow palette goes, I wouldn't get it just because they are primarily shimmers, but I kind of dig the color story and I love the embossings. It looks very expensive, which I mean, every now and then you just want something that looks expensive but isn't necessarily super duper expensive. So, and the eyeshadow palette, while it'll be a no for me, I kind of like it. It's very different and very unique, which I think is why it's catching my eye. The lipsticks, I like MAC lipsticks, so if you see a color you like, I'm sure they're absolutely great. I love a ton of their formulas. I've been wearing them for a very long time. And again, packaging on that, I really like. Whoa, what is with all the older brands coming out with stuff? We've got a Naked palette. Okay, I didn't even see this post originally from Trend Mood. Most of the time, because I already follow her, I like see these things, but I literally did not know this was a thing. This is the Naked Cyber palette by Urban Decay. 12 different finishes, $49 per usual. It'll be live sometime in September. First of all, the Naked palette, much like the Too Faced, like chocolate bar, smelly stuff, they can just die. They just need to go. Like, I don't mean to sound rude, but like I said with Too Faced, girl, go back to the drawing board. Come up with something different. Like, quit beating that poor dead horse. Let it go, y'all. Just let it go. Every time you release a new palette that literally looks exactly like everything else you've put out with no additional thought, you just slip further and further back in everyone's mind. It's absolutely pathetic. The eyeshadow palette, while I do kind of like the packaging, it's kind of fun and funky, especially in this one photo that I'll put up here. I don't hate the packaging. Like, all you did was put out some duochromes. Like, I guess you tried to make it better, but honestly, in the original flat lay photograph, that is the most boring looking palette I've ever seen. And like, truthfully, while I do appreciate that there are duochrome shadows in there, so that is different, the other shades are so stinking light that this palette really isn't going to work for many skin tones. You hardly have any transition shades, meaning you have to use this palette in conjunction with other eyeshadows or other palettes, which is like, why? You're not even really going to be able to create a look with just this alone, which to me is not my jam. So it's a no for me. I just wish they would come up with something different. Like, don't put out another Naked palette. Come out with something else, anything else, honestly, at this point, because it's getting a little sad. It's been a little sad. Now it's just, I don't even know. It looks like Ouai, the hair care brand, is coming out with candles. I don't know, you guys. I don't know how I feel about it. You know that I love me burning some candles. I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, you know, just stick with like what you're good with. Does that make sense? It looks like it's coming in 2 different fragrances. It's the North Bondi and the Melrose Place. Melrose Place is my favorite scent when I use the Ouai products. It's the body scrub and the scalp scrub, and then also their dry shampoo and stuff like that. That's that scent, which smells really good. But I just don't think I'm going to buy a candle. For $44, what the hell? No, you gotta be joking. This thing literally does say $44 each. Nah, bitch, you tripping. Oh, absolutely not. Listen, a candle. One candle. $44. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. You done talked to the wrong one. You done talked to the wrong one. Absolutely not. Moving right on along, I Heart Revolution is going to have the Pebbles cereal collab. It looks like Cocoa Puff and Fruity Pebbles. Wow, I don't like it at all. It's very chaotic to me. It is not my jam. I hate the packaging on literally everything. But I mean, I guess it's a fun and new direction to go in. Oh my god, the packaging behind the eyeshadow palettes is causing me a lot of stress. I do not like it at all. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there just so this video doesn't get too long and to kind of keep it as relevant as I can. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on anything that I talked about down below as usual. You guys know I love to know what you think. But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you did enjoy the video, definitely go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!